distress call from a ship that didn't exist. It started with a distress signal, a desperate voice coming from the middle of the ocean. The problem was, the ship sending the signal didn't exist. At least, according to every official record. It happened in the North Atlantic Ocean during the winter of 2009. A cargo vessel called the Arctic Dawn was crossing rough waters during a severe storm. Visibility was poor, the sea was violent, and most of the crew were below deck waiting for the weather to pass. Just after 1 a.m., the ship's radio operator received an emergency transmission. The signal was weak, distorted by static, but one message came through clearly. "Mayday! Please respond. We are taking on water." The operator immediately responded. "What is your vessel name?" Several seconds passed. Then the answer came. "The Blackthorne." The operator quickly checked maritime records. Nothing. No vessel by that name was registered anywhere in the region. No shipping route. No active distress reports. Nothing. Assuming it was a mistake, he asked for coordinates. The response arrived immediately. Coordinates less than 5 miles away. The captain was informed, and despite the storm, they decided to investigate. As the Arctic Dawn moved toward the location, the distress calls became more frantic. "Please hurry! They're already below deck!" The crew exchanged nervous looks. The operator asked, "Who is below deck?" For several seconds, there was only static. Then came the reply, "They aren't crew." Silence filled the bridge. The storm intensified. Waves slammed against the ship, and the radar suddenly detected another vessel ahead, a large object, drifting in the darkness. The captain aimed a spotlight toward it, and everyone on deck froze. There was a ship, old, rust-covered, motionless, floating directly in front of them. Its name was painted across the hull, Blackthorne. The crew immediately attempted radio contact. No response, no lights, no movement, nothing. The ship looked abandoned, yet moments earlier, someone had been calling for help. A rescue team boarded the vessel. Their flashlights swept through empty corridors, cabins, storage rooms, engine compartments. Nobody was on board, not a single person. But then they found something disturbing. The ship's logbook. According to the final entry, the Blackthorne had vanished during a storm. In 1974, 35 years earlier. The rescue team rushed back to their vessel, certain something was wrong. But before leaving, one crew member noticed something written on a wall near the bridge. A sentence scratched into rusted metal. "We never left." The words looked fresh, as if someone had written them only hours earlier. The Arctic Dawn immediately reported the discovery, but when authorities arrived the next morning, the Blackthorne was gone. The ocean was empty. No ship, no debris, no evidence it had ever been there. Even stranger, the coordinates where the vessel had appeared showed no radar activity at all. Officially, there was never a ship in that location. Some believe the crew encountered a ghost ship. Others think the entire event was a navigational error caused by the storm. But one detail remains unexplained. When investigators reviewed the radio recordings, they discovered something hidden beneath the final distress call. Another voice, whispering, not from the ship, from inside the Arctic Dawn's own radio room. And according to audio experts, the whisper said only 4 words, "You're next." So the question remains, if the Blackthorne disappeared in 1974, who sent the distress call in 2009? Because sometimes the ocean doesn't return what it takes. And sometimes it keeps calling for help long after everyone is gone. Subscribe for more disturbing mysteries that blur the line between reality and the unexplained.